We got a question from Doug who requests loop chokes, please. So he wants to see some loop chokes. So Doug, I'm going to show you a loop choke setup that you can use, which is a really effective choke in itself, but you can also use it for sweeps and things like that. This is my lovely assistant, Mr. Adam Wilson. Let's get started. So we're going to set this loop choke up first from the knees here from an open guard position. So this a lot of times it can be a good place for it. We start with a cross collar grip, and then the idea is that we're going to go underneath of the neck, cup the head, and then we shoot under here, and that's your basic loop choke. There's different ways that you can do it. What's really nice about having this cross collar is that we always have the ability to collar drag them off to the side. So here's what you want to do. You want to keep the grip kind of loose. You don't want to have a super deep grip, because remember, I've got to be able to get all the way around them. So honestly, in the beginning when you play around with it, maybe go a little bit more loose than you think. So from here, we can give a little push so that he pushes back into it, and then we pull in, cup the head. We want to pull this grip all the way around, and then the idea is that my hand slides through. I basically flex the wrist here, and like any choke, I want to be able to go all the way here to the carotids, right? So if I'm getting here and I'm just putting pressure on the trach and I'm not cutting off the soft spot of that neck here where the carotid is, it's not ideal. So you want to make sure that as we do this, we go across and then up, and then this secures the position, and then at the same time, I'm flexing my wrist. Always with the collar choke, you always got to flex. So once I'm here, I'm flexing the wrist. So again, setting it up here, we go a little bit lower, you can kind of push as if you're going to kind of go back into him. He comes back in, go across, again, get it right across the neck here, and at the same time, bang, into position. So pushing the shoulder, right in, flex and go. You can also use this from a full guard position here, where maybe we're in a full guard here, we've got this position, we kind of pull in. Again, same thing, we can grab the neck, get open, and then adjust and make our angle. So that's a basic loop choke. There's a lot of setups to it, but the basic idea is there. We go a little bit looser, pull that sucker across behind the neck, and it's like that. And again, with any choke, we always need to make sure, with the collar choke anyway, it's always going to be a flex against the neck here. So we're not just here, we're coming across it to the side. A lot of times I see where people use that loop choke. One of the problems that they mess up is they put the pressure on the carotid, or the windpipe and the trach. One, that's not optimal for the choke. Two, it's dangerous, because if we put a lot of pressure there, we can actually hurt them. Whereas if on the other sides of the carotids, we can just put pressure there and we're good to go. So that's a loop choke for you, Doug. Hope that helps you with your attempts with it and your jiu-jitsu. That was kind of a weird ending, but we're gonna go with it. So I'm finished. Adam?
Adam.